I'm Genevieve Bargello.
And I'm Eileen Wurst.
And this is CFB News. Folks are probably all familiar with our favorite local juvenile tax collector, Kimberly Tuppence. Well, she's making her debut on the Clatfartburg City Ice. She will be performing today's Puck Procession, bringing that puck onto the ice. We have Eileen Wurst there at the scene. Eileen?
Thank you, Genevieve. I am here in the arena for the Screeching Whistle Pigs, the Clatfartburg local hockey team. As you can see out here behind me, we have rolled out the red carpet as part of the puck procession. Kimberly Tuppence is now coming down. She is holding the puck on the sacred gold pillow that was first sewn by the wife of the first hockey player in Clatfartburg back in 1792. This is the most important part. I am always afraid of the person tripping, but can Kimberly make the step between the two carpets because one wasn't enough and they never are able to overlap them? Here she goes, everybody. Oh, she's wobbling. Oh, she made it. That's amazing. The crowd is going wild. Okay, well, she has her hand out. The puck is about to be placed in 3, 2, wow, beautiful. Kimberly Tuppence has passed on tradition and placed the puck upon the ice. Another game begins. Another season has thawed. This has been CFB News. The episode may now begin.
Okay, so Elaine just moved her hands into her webcam and like pried apart an invisible curtain.
Here, I'll make it better for you guys. You ready?
Which she'd already done earlier on this call to me.
And I had such a blast, I did it again because I thought it was silly.
We're here to chip an episode out of ice, carve it out of ice. We're here to carve a new creation out of ice, and that ice will be audio. It'll be an MP3 wave file that will correspond with what we say in this episode.
That was some ice.
We're talking about Clatfartburg's ice carving competition today. Something wintry. Ooh. Something holiday adjacent. We can't do Crispmas again. So we thought, let's go crispy cold.
Crisp adjacent.
Crisp weather.
And Crispy Claus is still around, and maybe Christmas, Crispmas is happening all month long. So this is probably maybe part of a series, but, highly recommend going back to the Crispmas episode. You get some good grounding on Crispy Claus, the Pantone color of the year, Binky the shrimp.
Yes.
Holiday traditions.
I did want to mention to you because I did re-listen to Crispmas to give us context for this. The Binky song did actually have more words than just Binky originally, which is a crazy revelation for me. Wow. You had multiple lines.
That's wild.
I mean,
I'll have to go back.
I mean, not to bring it up again, but I think it will be very close to up on my Spotify. Let's have a reckoning.
Yes.
With
Let's hear a Christmas carol. This is part of what the planning committee is trying to do. They're trying to, part of the holiday atmosphere.
And Dale goes, it's okay. I wasn't really that great this year, so all I really wanted was coal for Christmas.
Okay, that's a bad example. There's a better one earlier on.
I hate that I had the same reaction.
Yeah, you did.
In real life just now. Oh, God.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Well, we all know the song. Binky, 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 shrimp, shrimp, snow. Binky, 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 shrimp, shrimp. Ho, 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 there goes Binky the shrimp. He is not like the other shrimp. Oh, he doesn't know how to swim. He just knows how to float. Oh, no, that's Binky, 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 Binky. You like 8 demos.
I just can't believe there's more to the Binky song than just Binky, Binky, Binky,
I kind of can't believe it floats so well too.
It's a pretty decent track.
I can see it.
That we just really flanderize and just Binky, 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 Binky.
Binky, Binky, Binky.
Okay, you can cut all that because I don't know if it's good for the listener, but it was good for us. We do need to actually record.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to keep the Binky song. It deserves.
Okay. We need reckoning of the Binky.
But yeah, we're gonna focus on the ice sculptures. This was a little bit of inspiration here. I really enjoy when things go wrong in Clatfartburg. I think that's delightful. So what could be the worst thing for ice? Not being too cold. It's not cold, because if ice starts to melt, it becomes water. And what happens to water? We drink the water. And it's the circle, it's the water cycle.
Yes.
So what we are proposing today is that it's a little more of a balmy day. It's not the whatever 24 degrees it needs to be. It's actually 45. And it is not conducive. This was supposed to be all outside. And they tried to bring in fans. Things are not going well. And so now the planning committee, unfortunately, pre-booked some things that don't have refunds. And they're going to have to do a hard pivot in the span of like maybe a day or mere hours to fix this situation. And we, their puppeteers, will see how they go about it.
Yeah. I think one good... this is, by the way, hi, I'm Felicia.
I'm Elaine.
And this is Now Entering Clatfartburg, a comedy world-building podcast. And now that we've gotten the formalities of the way, I do have a question. Do we think this is an amateur, like, like a local, like not pie carving. That's crazy. Local pumpkin carving competition. You know how local people will work on those?
Yeah.
The locals. The amateurs.
Locals.
Or do we think this is like people are traveling from out of town? Is this a big event? You know what I mean?
I was going to say, because I could see it being like a mixture where you have like the locals doing it and then you have like the sectioned off where you can watch the pros making their really cool stuff.
So maybe there's like different divisions?
Maybe. Yeah, I could see that. Because then you can like check in between, go back and forth. And then maybe like there's some people who like they have ice groupies. They call them icicles.
Okay.
And so the icicles will follow their favorite ice sculptor. And that could be a really big deal. Oh no.
Say it.
No, a whole plot just unearthed before me.
Oh, beautiful. We do need one of those.
We do need one of those. So there's a little ice sculptor named Anya.
Okay.
Anya doesn't fully know her past.
Oh God, is this an Anastasia thing again? I'm not opposed. I want to be clear. I'm not opposed.
And her name's Anya. We're not going to have she's not the Grand Duchess Anastasia, okay? Her name's Anya. And sometimes history repeats itself in smaller ways. Let me be clear. She was not involved in the Bolshevik Revolution. She did not have to, she
was not 100 and not 2.
Yeah.
Dead.
Exactly. 2. Yeah. Yeah. Ghost? We'll decide.
We will not.
we will confirmed no ghost. Instead of like being goth, there's like the ghosts, and they just like, I'm ghost.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing you've witnessed?
No, but I think it could like.
Okay.
How could
table that for later? Clatfartburg ghosts.
Clatfartburg
not
ghosts.
Actual ghosts, but the subculture.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the band Ghost, which is kind of that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
I don't know anything more about it
grounding.
than that, and I don't know why I brought it up.
No, I appreciate you're trying to yes and out of nothing I've provided. So really, this is
you're actually
just
providing me a lot, and I think you're kind of overwhelming me, and that's not a thing against you. I think that's just kind of a reflection on my week,
No, that's fair. And I'm high energy
I'm just
today.
Gonna be blatant with everybody. I don't like the energy I'm coming with, and I even though I know it is probably indistinguishable from my episode energy all of the other time.
No, and like Felicia, I think you're doing great, and I'm having a lot of fun with you.
Thank you. I like that I got insecure 10 minutes in. I got insecure 10 minutes in the episode. That's a record. That I got insecure 10 minutes in.
Felicia, as I always say, look, we have listeners, and I love the listeners, but at the end of the day, this is just two friends talking and playing make-believe.
Oh, isn't that the worst way to market a podcast?
You have everything you need
if you just believe. Thank you, Josh Groban, for bringing us together in this trying time.
Thank you.
Okay, so there's an ice builder named Anya. Ice sculpture named Anya. Is she professional?
Yes.
Because we are 10 minutes in and we're locked into this now.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody.
I mean, we don't have to continue the Anastasia plot. She can just be named Anya.
You know what? She's just named Anya, and I think she has a gorgeous blue coat with faux white fur on the cuffs.
Love this.
And the hood or something.
So
it's
she's
like
kind
really
of like
elegant.
a very like fancy. She's kind of giving Ice Princess a little bit. The way she
honestly, yeah.
she sculpts. Do we think she impersonates Elsa's at children's birthday parties, and then they're like, her version of impersonating Elsa is just doing an ice sculpture in front of children, and they're like, that's not what we paid you for.
I think 100%.
We thought you were going to do your big number.
She also tried to make her own costume, and it didn't go well. Because she's a sculptor, not a sewer. Mm-hmm. But yeah, her own rendition of the song, I enjoy that.
Yeah, but it's just the waveform of Let It Go out of ice.
Oh, children. I think it'd be fun if she kind of talked like that.
Yeah, she can. Why
Hello,
not?
my name is Anya, and I'm an ice sculptor. Ice has always interested me ever since I was a little baby, and I was sent in a little sleigh, and I was sent into the middle of a frozen lake by accident. But no worries, as the ice cracked before me, I actually started swimming down a little ravine, a little crack in it. Not swimming, though. I was in a basket. But I really got to know ice in a way that I think other people really don't get to experience. I've traveled around the world to see different ice. What is ice like in the North Pole, the South Pole? What is ice like in Australia? I just find it so, it may be frozen, but to me, there's movement. And I like to crack it away to show that movement.
I'm realizing in the year 2025, when I hear the word ice out of context and my brain zones out, I think of something very different.
Yeah.
So just be clear, we are talking about frozen water.
To be clear.
Not that I think we needed to confirm with anyone.
Wait, could somebody have like really freaked out on the committee and be like, it's the frozen water sculpting competition. It's the frozen water sculpting competition.
We do not want to be associated. Well, I don't like that Clatfartburg is under a Trump presidency.
No, that's true. This is an outside. Maybe someone like maybe ice sculptor didn't fit on the sign, and they were like, it just looks
and yet
so much
frozen
better.
water sculpture does
sculpted.
But I do like the idea of maybe someone thought ice sculptures were copyrighted back in the day.
Oh yeah.
So back in 1980 made it the frozen water sculpting competition, and now it's been the frozen water sculpting competition ever since. Because
Faxville has one.
Faxville has a fun name.
So they had to come
and they want to
differentiate
differentiate because they're always on the third Thursday in December, which that might be Christmas, actually. Is that Christmas? No.
Not always. No, Christmas isn't always on a Sunday. So.
Yeah. Okay, Christmas is the fourth Thursday this year.
On the fourth Thursday.
This day of Christmas.
My true love gave to me a whole bag of grain.
Bag of quinoa.
Frozen water.
Okay, so we're at the frozen water sculpting competition. Anya is a thing. Do we think we have any celebrity local judges from the town? I can't think of it. I think Wade Domino might be on there.
Oh, he'd be perfect.
Because I feel like he has the idea of sculpting as far as the animatronics go. I think he's kind of a local legend. I think he's probably won a few years.
Yeah.
And I think he's doing well.
I think it makes sense if Tori Cobbleton was around,
Yeah, I think she's announcing.
She's announcing.
I think maybe they got some people out of town that we don't need to figure out.
Yeah. They actually got like one person who knows what they're talking about and doing, and the whole art. Yeah.
Yeah. Do we think Kimberly Tuppence is the third judge?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's Kimberly Tuppence, Wade Domino, and an actual ice sculptor.
Can Wade Domino keep going around and going, so, what moves in this? What's the... Is this arm going to move?
For years. He's judged for years, and he still thinks they're going to move one day.
He's always been waiting. It's so hard to get the Wade Domino vote. It's so hard to make the domino fall, as some of them say.
Do you think he's like, now, did you start from the skeleton? When he goes up to every booth. It's like an ice sculpture of a house. And he went, start with a skeleton. And you're like, how's it done have skeletons? The lumber. Ask Wade Domino. He will tell you what everything skeleton is.
Yeah. He's like,
he just knows that.
How'd you carve out the ice mold? How did it fit in your freezer?
Yeah, he doesn't get subtractive sculpting. He only gets additive sculpting, and it doesn't really make sense to him what they're doing. And he really doesn't care enough to find out. But he somehow won one year, which is crazy.
It was a rough competition year.
He used a lot of super glue. Somehow that worked for him. But it did move. So he won,
It did move. And he was actually still a judge, and he got to vote for himself. So
yeah, which that felt crazy, but everyone likes Wade enough, and it was kind of the coolest one,
Yeah.
So yeah, I think those are going on there. Do we think, is it time? Okay, do we remember the name of the fish truck that we called the bitch fuck fish truck?
The gator bitch fuck fish truck. something like that.
It used to have a name that wasn't just Bitch Fuck Fish Truck.
I think Gator was in it. I think fried
something
Gator
about
fried
Gator
fish.
Teats? I feel like Gator Teats might have been involved.
Gator Teats. You would think, like, we bring it up more often than you would think.
Yeah, and this really is, it is our first ever episode. In the first episode, there was a food truck that showed up by accident because they thought it was a fried food festival when actually fish products are banned at Crispy Fest, and they had kind of a meltdown about it.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what the name of it was.
One day.
Which is the same. We'll figure that out one day so that we can bring it up one of
later.
these times. Yeah. Whatever.
2 years later, we'll work it up.
Okay, so we have those. Is there anything else we want to establish around the event? What are these things that they've put down money on that they can't go back on, that this heat wave is now causing problems for?
Okay, I think I know this would be wild, but I feel like an ice cream bar would be really fun if, like, someone had carved out, like, a giant, like, ice cream bar. So it's like a buffet situation, and that would be cool. But obviously that's all, like, becoming soup.
Ice. Yeah, and soup.
Ice and soup. I think that they probably had some things where it's like, oh, people are going to be really cold, so let's have these little, like, heating stations, and, like, you know, people are, you know, they've provided, like, maybe you can rent a fancy coat because this is, like, kind of a fun thing. Because hello, it's Clatfartburg. People are going to be wearing outfits. They're going to be wearing outfits. So there's, like, Clara's coat rental, where she brings out all of her chic, classy, and kooky coats. You know? And I think there might be a best coat competition. To do that, you have to wear the coat the whole time because the people vote. People are, like, you know, being like, red coat. You know, you have a little number on it. So you're, like, number 1 in the red coat. But can you imagine walking around in a really thick coat when it's, like, 50 degrees and you're walking? Like, that gets hot really quick, especially around other people. I think they have 2 hot chocolate, not TWO, TOO. And it's very hot. It's, like, maybe not legal how hot they serve it, but I imagine the idea is, like, you just hold the cup for 10 minutes and then you take one sip and you burn your tongue. So you hold for another 10 minutes, you take another sip, and it's, like, almost doable. But when you swallow, it burns your throat. And then 10 minutes later, that's when you're good to go. So you have a whole half hour of hand warming, and then you get hot chocolate. But, like, you're going to be burning your hands. Like, this is not going to be you're going to be sweating. A lot of people are going to be sweating, and it's not going to be cute, and it's going to smell weird.
I had something and now it's gone.
What's the a cappella group?
Oh, the a cappella group.
There has to be one.
There definitely has to be an a cappella group. Do we think they're local, or do we think they're from out of town? Do we think they're from New York City?
I think they're from New York City, and they're doing a tour.
They're doing a tour, and they're taking a stop at the Clatfartburg Frozen Water Sculpture Fair. And they are going to be singing only Vanilla Ice songs.
Ice, ice, baby. Shoo-doo-be-doo.
Basically.
And that's acapella.
So they're very thematic, and they try to theme it around the places they've been. I think maybe they done their research, and maybe they get a little special Binky number in there. But maybe they have a whole bit where they all wear matching giant puffer jackets. They're really hot.
They're the pufferfish.
The pufferfish a cappella group. That's so true.
They wear 3 puffer coats.
Who is the person that is having a mental breakdown that it is hot on their ice sculpture day that is running this? Because I think that's who we got to explore here. Because it's going to be, I feel like this could be a Kermit Hastings-esque kind of how they kind of bring this festival into something new and maybe develop a new tradition for the town in trying to turn this ice frozen water sculpting festival, I'm sorry, into something that works when there isn't cold. Because really, the cold was the love we had for each other.
Whoa. Okay. Woman. A woman?
Yeah, that's fine.
A woman.
Do we think an E name? I think we don't have many E name women.
Let's get an E name up in here. But it can't be my name. I'm one of a kind. I'm also a quasi god of this world, and that would be weird.
My brain was thinking Eliza, but I feel like we have some names like Eliza.
Yeah, that's fair. We also have Evening.
Yeah.
So maybe like
Edna, Edgar. So actually, maybe we do have a lot of E names.
Interesting. Yeah, we have more than I expected.
Yeah.
We can still do an E name though. D, that's nearby. Debnice. F, Florence.
I'm not against Florence. Florence works for me.
Florence is kind of fun. Florence. Beautiful. Okay, so Florence. Sunningale.
My thought was Florence Outwit.
Well done.
Florence Outwit.
Florence Outwit.
This is because I looked at an outlet and I said it can't just be outlet.
Names inspired by the things around us. I'm named Florence after the city, not the lady. But I support women. Sorry, that was more Becky than Florence. No, Florence. Okay, so yeah, I can see Florence having a similar Kermit Hastings, like you were talking about, that sort of situation. Okay, so is this her first year fully taking on the planning committee? Like, is she chair, or is she, like, I feel like a lot's resting on her. So
you know what? I think maybe this is her first time. I'm picturing someone like a middle-aged woman. Mm-hmm. I think she has been a long-time amateur participant. She's won maybe 4 or 5 medals.
Oh yeah,
you know, but she's not like dominant. But everyone knows Florence Outwit will be there. She will bring a good time. She'll bring the party. But not too much party. A reasonable amount of party. Because Florence Outwit has work in the morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like she works kind of an administrative job when she's not doing this. Like, kind of, maybe at the school. That's the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah.
Ooh, Florence Outwit is a guidance counselor. Ooh! That's what she is. She is a guidance counselor.
Yes.
All over her office, she has lots of posters. Only featuring sea life.
Sea life?
Yeah, sea life.
Love
vibes. Which is very Clatfartburgian, but I do think that's something she has.
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense to
Seaweed
me.
your future. That's like, what?
Whoa. Even the biggest of whales can have the smallest of problems. That's like smallest of tails.
What does that mean? Don't know. She goes, and how does that make you feel?
And the 5-year-old's like,
I don't know. I'm just a little 5-year-old. I'm actually.
So,
my name's
Florence
Flimsy.
Outwit. This is her main. I just like.
I don't know what's happening to me. I think Josh Groban really did something in my
If
bloodstream.
you just believe.
It's Grimsy time for karaoke at the elementary school.
Oh. Our winter episodes have weird vibes, I think.
Yeah. Well, things are usually happening around this time of year. I think it's
Our
fair.
lives
and
are crazy.
I think everybody maybe can give us a little pass. We give you a pass. You're listening to this. You made that as a choice, didn't you?
Yeah, you're still here. 25
you're
minutes in
still
with no
here.
discernible plot.
The ice. The frozen water.
The Frozen Water Sculptor Festival.
Okay, what is Florence's biggest weakness? Like, what is her weakness? What is weighing her down
mean,
right now?
I don't want to just redo Kermit Hastings, right? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do think she's, I don't know, is she very type A in a way? Because that wasn't, Kermit Hastings' problem was that he was stuck in the past. And I feel like maybe she wants to break out of what the Frozen Water Sculpture competition has been, because I think it kind of places too much emphasis on the professionals in the competition. She disagrees cordially with some of Wade Domino's voting, and she thinks it's crazy that he still judges things by whether or not they move, because that's never been an ice sculpture thing ever.
Yeah.
And I think she has really felt like she could really be in charge of this, but now she's having imposter syndrome now that's in the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's been looking forward to this, and now that she's finally faced with it, she's like, oh, fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And of course, nothing is going right. So it's like, on one hand, everything rests on your shoulders. Are you, Florence Outwit, ready to take on this difficult challenge? Or...
And her daughters are visiting for the first time in years.
Oh, big. Okay. daughters are visiting town for the first time in years? Or does she take this opportunity to turn the festival into something else, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Does Florence outwit the history?
Oh.
Outwit the past, in with the new.
Okay, I think this is really good grounds. Maybe we like hop into a scenario and then we can kind of flesh out more of like, how does she react to certain things and what is her mind going to come up with for this? So I think we start the day of and we're looking at the weather report and we're going, oh, that can't be good. And I feel like the professionals might have started a little bit earlier than the amateurs. Like, I think the amateurs maybe have one day to do their stuff, but I think the professionals probably have a little bit more than that. I don't know how long ice sculpting takes. Also, if you make a boo-boo, like, how do you...
I think you don't. I think that's the whole thing. I mean, it's like marble. Like, I don't think you can.
So you're not allowed to make mistakes, huh? And she's
Yes.
an amateur and she's working on it. She's not allowed to make mistakes. So she's really like... Okay. Okay, so I imagine there has to be someone who's like an asshole on the committee as well. I think we need an adversary. I think getting Anya was a big deal. I think getting Anya was a big deal. So that was a big win. But now, unless Anya's the adversary.
I don't think so.
Kind of like Anya for totally not biased reasons.
I'm picturing lemon somewhere in the name.
Hello, my name is Lemon. That's short for Clemen, but not Clementine. We already have one of those. Lemon. Friska lemon. What's lemon in a different language? Lemon in different languages, and then her name could be Lemon. Citron, Zitron, Citrion, Citruna.
Citruna Lemon?
Lemaye.
I don't mind Citruna as a first name.
Citruna.
It sounds like a pharmaceutical.
Citruna will help all of your problems. Limette is German for lime. I looked up lime because lime.
It cannot be Limette.
Yeah, it cannot be
Limette.
Limette
As a last name isn't bad though. Limette.
That's true. Okay, so we have the options
Cynthia
of
Limette.
Polish Limonka, Limonk.
Cynthia Limonka. Is that good for you?
Cynthia Limonka. Yes, that sounds kind of like a villain name.
Okay, so we have Florence Outwit and Cynthia Limonka. It's really
we're on a roll, baby.
It feels like
we're
an
on
off-brand. Like we couldn't get the licensing for the Man of La Mancha, so we're getting Cynthia Limonka. You know,
Cynthia Limonka used to run this all the time, but then wasn't voted to be head of the chair this year. That's our Florence Outwit. So Cynthia, does Cynthia hate frozen water? Is Cynthia owner of the Too Hot Chocolate? And so,
yes,
ice is, goes against hot chocolate. Because she doesn't believe in cold chocolate. Chocolate milk, make it hot, okay?
Yeah.
That's not natural. When you pull from the teat of a cow, chocolate comes out. No, it does not.
What? So she's mad. I thought she was going to be mad about the temperature, but she's just mad. But she probably makes hot chocolate
Well, this
with
is
milk.
part of it. Chocolate milk is part of it, but she's mad at the temperature. She she manifested a warm day. She's been working on it. She's been thinking about it. She's been writing it down, meditating, and it finally happened. So she's it took 7 years. But it's happened. So, the villain has power right now. The villain is alive. And to be clear, when I say it's warmer, it's not like bad warm. It's just like all these other things, when you combine them, there's a ton of people there. Like, you do end up sweating. Like, sometimes you're wearing a winter coat and you're like, oh my God, I'm like, we're not doing well. Like, when I'm walking my dog up a hill and it's been an hour, I'm like, I kind of want to take this off, but I will suffer if I do that.
Yes, I understand.
I think a lot of changes were made this year. Like, as we were saying, Florence Outwit wants to change it. And I think Cynthia Limonka doesn't fucking want that. And so she might, I think we haven't had someone go like above and beyond to actively thwart things, I feel like, in such a way. The closest we've had was a bowling alley rebellion.
I don't even know if we want the heat wave element, because I think the heat wave makes everything think. I just think Cynthia LaManca goes like a loose cannon and starts pouring her hot chocolate on every ice sculpture.
Retcon. It's a beautiful chilly day. Everything is crispy. Too hot chocolate. It's amazing. It's great. Everything's going well. But then Cynthia LaManca loses her lemons.
Because she finally opened an email sent 20 days ago from Florence Outwit saying, could you potentially turn down the heat on the hot chocolate? It's burning children's mouths. I had a child complain to me about it last year, about their trauma, in my guidance counselor office about how hot your hot chocolate is. And I think it would just be considerate if you maybe considered, I know it's your branding, but maybe we could tone it down a notch. Maybe you could add a spice element to one of your offerings to kind of bring that in.
It's in the name. I had my lawyer review it. It's in the name. Too hot chocolate. It's in the name. You bring your own gloves. You grow your own skin and get off of mine. LaManca.
Is that a voicemail?
LaManca. Yeah. Only audio messages. Even in the emails, she attaches
an audio file. She records an Audacity, and she uploads the audio file.
Can she have a podcast?
Yeah, like she's a third podcast.
Okay, LaManca. Maybe
Fourth,
I think it's solo.
Yes, I think it is solo.
I think it's solo, and I don't know. Does she really love birds? Does she? I think there must be
LaManca's
something.
limericks. It's her delivering riddles.
And then there is always
which limericks are
3 minutes of dead silence for the listener to try to answer it, and then she'll say the answer. So it would be like, "What's red and white and moving very fast?" 3 minutes pass. A mouse wearing a red hat on a train.
LaManca.
And
then there's 5 per episode, and she puts out one a month.
And you know what? She has an okay listenership.
People put it on to fall asleep.
Time for my LaManca leisure time. My LaManca. If you LaManca. Okay, so Cynthia LaManca. No. Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, the names are like extra.
They're a lot today. This is wild. What
if it's Anya LaManca? What if that's the daughter?
Okay, so Anya LaManca is the daughter of Cynthia LaManca.
Yes.
Does she know? Are we going back to Anastasia? Does she know she is Cynthia LaManca's daughter?
No, she doesn't. We're gonna have a mother reveal. The waters are thawing. By the end of this
episode, a mother will be revealed. And that's a Clatfartburg promise.
Hey guys, we found 10 mothers and we put them in different shipping containers. 100 contestants are going to go out there and see if they can unveil a mother.
Okay.
To recap, Florence, big deal, was able to get Anya to show up to the competition. Anya LaManca does not know that she is related to Cynthia LaManca.
Cynthia LaManca, her last name is not on Too Hot Chocolate. You know what I mean? You wouldn't know until Cynthia LaManca declares her name.
Yeah.
And it's a rare last name, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I don't know that. It probably is.
Well, maybe Anya has like a stage name. Anya Manca? Anya Lamette. Anya Citron. Anya Citrona.
Let's bring it back.
Anya Citrona. Okay, so let's go through Cynthia LaManca's breakdown.
Yeah.
So Florence thinks everything's going well.
Yes.
People are receiving it well. There's the new snow cone situation.
She finally explained to Wade Domino that the ice sculptures aren't supposed to move, and nobody ever told him that.
And it just turns out he's very receptive to it. He's like, oh, okay, I'll change how I judge. And like, some people had added like toothpicks that in the wind will do something, and they're pretty pissed about this because they were like, I was going to get the Wade dominant vote and now I might not.
Yeah.
You told him and you shouldn't have. That's evil.
It's evil what you've done.
Florence sees Cynthia LaManca.
Who is Lawrence?
Florence.
Florence. Okay. I heard Lawrence and I was like, who the fuck is this?
No. Lawrence.
Yeah.
Lawrence and Florence were twins. So Florence sees Cynthia walking around, and maybe she's gonna go be nice, because I don't think Florence loves Cynthia. I don't think it's going great. I think a lot of backhanded passive aggressive things have been said about her hair, the sweaters, choices, etc. Like, it's not going well.
Yeah.
So I feel like, but she's going to be put on a nice face. Like, it's kind of awkward also. Cynthia used to lead this. Now Florence is. Cynthia goes over and she's like, oh, Cynthia, I'm so glad you got to be here. I hope you're having a lovely time. I'm probably going to go get some hot chocolate as well. And no worries. We went ahead and talked to the person you have running it, and he did turn down the hot chocolate by 30 degrees. So people are immediately enjoying it, and this is like, it's going to be so perfect. So I just want to let you know, like, things are going so well. And yeah, we're going to be starting the first round of judging. This is where everyone gets to view it as the judges are going through. So I have to go. I'm so busy because I'm leading this, and I'm very, very, very important and recognized for this accomplishment. So I'll be back, and you have fun. I mean, you know how this goes. You go have fun or something.
So Cynthia LaManca runs back to her booth, turns up the heat on all of these, gets these pictures ready. It's not her son, because that'd be crazy if she had a son she kept. I don't want to make her that evil.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. Like, no daughters in my home,
Yeah.
This intern she has, who she does not pay, named Jean-Claude, and she's like, Jean-Claude, prep the canisters for me. And she gets the canisters of too hot chocolate, her original recipe, which is just hot. And that's the only innovation, is just heat. And she begins in the professional station to slowly dismantle all of these ice sculptures by hot chocolate.
Now, okay, so is she just doing this in daylight while
Yes.
people are around? Oh, I love that. She just goes up, she smiles.
She says, excuse me, this is important business. Pours hot chocolate all over your ice sculpture.
There was a beautiful
Festival
merry-go-round.
Board member.
We are we're trying to conserve some of the frozen water. And this is the best way to do it. And also, this could be you drink this. You can buy this also. As you can see, it immediately melted this. This could be in your mouth. You could be purchasing this.
I do think she does not have enough hot chocolate to completely decimate all the ice sculptures, but she certainly does some damage.
Yeah, they get.
Do you know what I mean? Like, because ice sculptures are pretty big, But
Yeah.
she, like, if they have a big carousel, did we say that? Did you say that?
Oh, I said a merry-go-round. I love this for us.
Okay, that's what you said. So they say they have a merry-go-round. I think she fucks up one horse.
Yeah. And it kind of actually gives it like a gorgeous mane.
Maybe that's one of the last ones she hit, so she doesn't have much left.
She's like, dang it.
So she's going through. She's not touching the amateurs, because she's like, they don't need this.
Yeah.
I need to go where it hurts. So she goes through all of these, and maybe at the end is Anya.
As a note, people have probably tried to stop her. She's like hitting people with the canisters to like get back. Like, whatever the bodyguard situation is.
There's intense security at the frozen water competition.
Everyone's like, stand back, it's hot. Like, it's so hot, it's like radiating from the canister, so people are not nearby. That's why they're so far away, because it's so hot. They're like,
she has too hot chocolate in those canisters. Everybody take cover. So they're acting like it's a bomb.
Yeah, really?
So maybe last on there, the only person who hasn't run away is Anna Citrona, because she believes so strongly in protecting her vision. What do you think Anna Citrona has sculpted?
Maybe a really intricate jewelry box. A music box. How about a music box?
Okay, so it's a music box, maybe 4 times the size of a normal music box. Let's say that to make this of scale, because I feel the professionals also be doing that.
Maybe it looks like a music box in media. What are music boxes in media? There's like Davy Jones.
Or maybe it looks like the
Anastasia.
music box that was the only thing that Cynthia LaManca gave to her daughter before she sent her away to a cousin in New York.
Yes.
She didn't send her far, but LaManca did not want to be acknowledged in this situation.
She didn't really think she wanted to be a mother, didn't really think she had that material. I think that's kind of the vibe. And I think she was like, you know what? Best if I just don't exist in that life.
Yeah,
and also the cousin is like, I don't care about that cousin too much.
Anya Citrona knows that she has a mother whose last name is LaManca. I think she knows her mother's name. I think she knows her mother's name is Cynthia LaManca, but she doesn't know this woman's name. You know what I mean? So I think Cynthia LaManca comes up to this music box and she drops the canisters on the ground right as she was about to start it. And Anya just thinks because she stood her ground, things happen. You know what I mean? Like she's put off such a show. And she's like, don't come anywhere near my sculpture. Maybe she's saying this before Cynthia LaManca comes up. Don't come anywhere near it because this is important to me. I've worked very hard on it. And she sees it and she drops the canisters. And then out comes Florence Outwit from the other direction. My mic hasn't been on. What the fuck?
Okay, I was like I've been kind of hearing you okay, but it's been like...
Well, my mic wasn't on, so that'll be fun for you audio-wise. Sorry, man. Deeply sorry. It got turned off at some point.
I thought it might be a cord issue. I was like, oh, that's gonna suck for you. But like,
well,
there you go.
It did seem like a cord issue to me.
Yeah.
That's so odd. Well, hope it wasn't for too long. Sorry, everyone. Anyway, and it really interrupted this climactic moment, but I think Cynthia Outwit, she's, sorry, I fucked it up. Florence Outwit, so sorry. There's a lot of names.
Oh, you're so bad.
She comes running across the field. Cynthia LaManca, put that down. Put those down, Cynthia LaManca. Stop it. Stop burning with ice.
LIMONKA.
Because that's how she calls kids into the guidance counselor room.
Spell out your feelings like you spell out
over the
your
loudspeaker.
name.
That's how she does it to make sure she's getting the right kid. So she's huffing it over there, and Anya goes, LaManca? Have you been the LaManca the whole time? But also, I think Florence Outwit is like, Cynthia, look what you've done. You haven't fucked up anything. You just made every statue a little bit worse. Does that make you feel good, Cynthia? But
Cynthia's just staring at her child. And she sees so much of herself in her. And she also sees Anya is so pissed that she goes and picks up one of the canisters. And not everyone can hold those canisters because they're so hot. But there's something it doesn't fear. Like, she's not afraid of it. Mm-hmm. And that's when it clicks. And she's like, you're Anya LaManca? And Anya's like, why did you leave me?
Yeah.
And Cynthia's like, bro, I just like, bad timing. But like in her way, she's like, no, I'm so sorry. So that was the year, that was the 5th anniversary of the frozen water competition. And it was a really big year. And being I had to do that while pregnant. And then like it was coming up a week later. And I just was like really busy. So, I had to go do that instead. I hope you don't mind. But like cousin Bets is guy.
You know what? Cynthia, I do mind a little bit. But the people you left me with, your cousin Bet, is actually a really great mother to me. And watching what you just did, I'm going to be honest, I don't feel like I missed out that much. But
Exactly.
It is nice to finally meet you. And to see where I get my ability to hold such hot things from. It's genetic, I guess.
How very, very ice of you.
Frozen water! Someone yells from the crowd.
And she's like, shut the fuck up! And she wields the canisters again, and she starts smashing everybody else's ice sculptures, no longer caring about melting them. She's going smash, 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 smash. She's like, the Lamanca monster has unleashed. Smash, 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 smash.
Hey guys, I love Cynthia LaManca. I
like that
think
we were
she
like-
was really missing. I think she was really missing.
We're like, Florence. We're really gonna have Florence's really good character arc. Her whole thing.
No,
She's
fuck
gonna really
Florence.
overcome. No, you know what? Florence fails. Let's let her fail, and that's where she gets her freedom. She's not perfect. It fails. All the ice sculptures are destroyed except for Anya, so Anya wins.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel good. But like, Florence is a complete failure. People are going, they're going home. Florence is alone, and her daughter was visiting, and the daughter comes up and she goes, so this is what you do for 3 months of planning?
Well, it's not normally like this, honey, but yeah. Unless she accepts it. Do you know what I mean? I do just want to make a note. I think one of the professionals did a ice sculpture of a Tom of Finland drawing, and all that was left was the bulge.
Second place.
Second place. The bulge got second place. It was very detailed.
Wait, Domino got in there with like a magnifying glass going, interesting. I wonder what's the skeleton inside this one? Like, how did you structure
What's the
that
bone
so?
of the boner?
Now, I know they're not supposed to move, but how could I make it move?
Oh my god. Do we want to talk about any amateur ice sculptures? Just because I think it could be fun. Is there any people? Do we think Mr. Edgars has made an ice sculpture?
Yeah,
and by made an ice sculpture, I think he used a hammer and put 2 eyes and a smiley face in a block of ice.
Yes.
I think that's all he did.
Yeah, and the way that the hot chocolate fell on it, I think it looks like it's crying now while smiling.
Well, did she burn the amateurs? That's the question. Did she burn the amateurs?
No, it was way more fun because the professionals
I think Mr.
This makes
Edgars got some hot chocolate and tried to burn it himself to say, I was one of the pros too, and look how intact my block of ice is. Give me third.
His grandson's standing next to him.
Can I do a Mr. Edgars voice, and then we'll go back to you.
You got it.
I was going to. My
you just
block of
gotta
ice.
talk like you're
I
going
gotta
somewhere, but
talk
then
like
you don't.
this. There we go. I got it.
Like there's nothing's happening.
My
You
block
shit.
of ice was just a little bit. I was in the pro competition. Okay, we can move on. I just need to see if I could. That was just a personal challenge. It's just a little too. It gets close to Wilfred in my voice, unfortunately.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I do think he brought his grandson to stand next to him, and everyone's going, "Oh, honey, you did such a good job. That's so unique."
I did it.
Excuse me, I do hate to say it. Now, look, the genes, we are very, there's a lot of good genes that go through all the Edgars family, but I would have to say my grandson, who is not as big of a piece of shit as my real son, supposedly. But I do have to say, this is actually part of my artwork, and my grandson did film the whole 35-minute YouTube video of me creating the concept and executing this beautiful ice sculpture, which is part of one of the faces that go on my emotions face tree. This one's called I'm Frozen in Place. It's actually got layers, and if you maybe looked a little bit deeper, you'd maybe understand it, but otherwise you're just a stupid little iPad baby that decided to waddle out of your diaper and go ruin fucking people's days.
So that's cool. Do we think anyone else entered? I think Ruth Chakra's in it. I think I think maybe she made the whatever the squirrel mushroom thing. I think she sculpted the squirrel mushroom.
The
I don't
nutter
remember.
butter, whatever, fluffer butt nut.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. It sounded lightly penile, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Penile genitalian treat.
I think she got little lights too to you know, really play with what you've got.
Yeah.
I think we need the captain of the Screeching Whistle Pigs there. You gotta get some hockey representation. I think is the ex of either Becky or Harper.
I'm guessing. Well, I was thinking captain is different than coach. I was thinking coach of the hockey team, but okay, yes, captain. Okay, so one of the hockey boys that Becky or Harper dated.
Yeah, and what's unique about he used his teeth. He gnawed at it.
That's crazy.
You get a little
hate
soft.
thinking about that.
You get your teeth hot, get the frozen water a little less frozen. And
I have too much temperature sensitive teeth for that. That's like visceral for me to think. That's like body horror to think about that.
I also hate when things happen to teeth. So maybe they used to call him Wood Chip or Wally because his teeth were just all sorts of everywhere.
That's totally a guy you want to have sex with.
Oh, I mean, look, our girls were just trying to get to New York, and they were going to do anything. They were gonna do anything. He was, he's the captain, but he's also the goalie. So they were just like, wear the mask.
Yeah.
Fine. Wear it all the time. It's fine.
That's crazy. Okay.
Okay, but he didn't make it.
Who's the winner of the amateur competition, do we think? Could it be the person that Wade Domino shook out on the animatronic episode, who made beautiful miniature ice sculptures that were really detailed and beautiful?
Yes. He had like
and they
a whole
found
city.
kind of a calling.
What if he made Clatfartburg?
Oh my god.
What if he made the cover art? The official map
the cover
of
art
Clatfartburg.
the official map of Clatfartburg, the cover art of the podcast. So he made that, and Wade Domino goes, "There you go, kid. You got something. You might be one of the pros next year."
Okay, wait. When Wade Domino goes to clap him on the back, I want... What if that guy also, he had a cup of too hot chocolate, and it kind of spills a bit, and it looks like... But wait, it recreates the burning of the big stick, the big old stick.
Wow.
It recreates it.
Wait, so he recreated Clatfartburg circa 1910.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I think he brought an element to it.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
do that.
really beautiful.
And then, and guess what? It has movement.
And I think that wins. That's really beautiful.
Oh
and
my gosh.
Look at us bringing it all together.
Wow.
We really pulled it together at the end there. I am afraid Cynthia LaManca is going to be a frequent flyer of this podcast.
She's coming in. Because I want
Cynthia
her and Nancy
LaManca is
Pankin
coming
to
in
get...
with a metal chair.
Yeah, like we needed a violent woman, and I'm glad we have one now.
Yeah.
I want her to get in a fight with Nancy Pankin.
Yeah.
That's a dream of mine.
What do we think Cynthia LaManca's day job is? I mean, I guess it's too hot chocolate. I mean, I guess that is her whole thing.
Yeah, but I think she's doing...
But can it be?
She's more doing the office stuff, I guess. Like, I think she's no longer actually serving it. It's like
it is
set and
crazy
forget.
that there would be more than one employee of too hot chocolate. You know what I mean? Because
maybe
it's
she
just
has,
hot chocolate.
What if she has distributors? But people never... Okay, so it's local distributing, but like when she gives out the powder, people, they're like, oh, it doesn't taste as good. And it's like, well, you didn't get it hot enough. Microwave it for 10 minutes.
So she supplies most of the too hot chocolate in town because it actually is a half decent hot chocolate.
Yeah.
But
it's because your tongue gets burned, so then you can't taste things as well.
So then she's just making her distributors' lives hell because she goes up and she says, I want to get a temperature check.
Temperature check. She brings a little thermometer with her everywhere. She's like, this is interesting. Putting whipped cream on top cools the temperature of the hot chocolate and sort of dilutes the entire fucking purpose. Smash, smash, smash. She's banned from Burger King.
She was a hot chocolate distributor to Burger King?
She was trying to understand competition. Burger King, this Burger King illegally built within the city limits of Clatfartburg at one point. Their ball pit was in Clatfartburg. This will be a story we will have another day. But
the day Burger King came to Clatfartburg. I can't believe we haven't done an episode like that. We have to do that. That's so good.
Anyway, she got banned from all Burger Kings due to a hot chocolate incident where she tried their hot chocolate and she's like, this is horrible. She burned the balls
in the ball pit. She made them into molten plastic.
Oh my god.
This is what I think of your ball pit. Smash, smash,
she always carries a giant canteen of it with her, two of hers.
Just in case.
It was July 14th. Oh boy. Cynthia LaManca, our sweet little lemon.
I love her so much.
Oh,
wow. I think Anya goes back to New York. I don't think she's a Clatfartburg resident. I think
she's not going to kindle a relationship with her mother.
No, why would you?
It really just like confirms. She's like, no, that was actually the best choice. Look at
now
that.
she's never wondering, like, what could my life have been? She was like, oh, bad.
Yeah, she's like, no, this was actually the best choice.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
actually
goodness.
really glad.
Thank goodness.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, I hope you all have a happy holidays and enjoy your holiday season. I think this is coming out Christmas Eve, maybe.
Oh, that's cute.
So it's kind of, it's festive in that it's cold, you know? So I hope you all have a lovely holidays.
And a Merry Crispmas.
Merry Crispmas, my goodness. If you want any more content from us, you can go to Clatfartburg.com, which is our Buy Me a Coffee page, where we have a lot of bonus content, either a la carte or for our little $5 membership. You can join in, grab what you want, listen to what you want. We do a commentary track on there a month and a bonus episode on there a month. The last bonus episode was a Gay Hardy Boys mystery, which I don't think we named, which I'll have to figure that out. But a Gay Hardy Boys mystery that gets them involved in the CFB news crew and has the triumphant return of Benny with the pens at the CFB news holiday party, which is really great. And there's a lot of drama about will Cole and Dale be moving in together next month. Big developments. Big stuff. We also recently did a commentary track for The Englishman Who Went Up the Hill and Came Down the Mountain. Crazy hair from Hugh Grant in that film. Genuinely deranged. And it's the only thing we talked about the entire time. Fun fact, before we started recording, this isn't going to be a good advertisement. I asked Elaine, what was the last commentary track we did? We thought for 4 minutes and could not remember it at all. And then we saw what it was and went, yeah, that's okay. We forgot that.
We're like, yeah,
it's a good commentary track. I can't say I recommend the film.
Yeah, exactly. One of those.
Well, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Clatfartburg. And I hope you have... Is it coming up again? Are you playing it again?
Yeah, I hope you have everything you need. Guys, just make sure you believe.
Your Too Hot Chocolate can be perfect. Your ice sculpture can be perfect. And you can find your mother who abandoned you and go, yeah, that was good. She did that.
But you can also cause mass destruction, and it's okay. Get out your feelings. Get banned from Burger King. Ruin everybody's holidays.
Happy holidays from Clatfartburg. Thanks for visiting. Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.